Again tonight on North Beach, where cleanup efforts are underway after oil from the Christmas Eve spill has now been spotted on North Beach. Hundreds of workers and dozens of boats and oil cleanup equipment are in place and on the job.
That oil now reportedly spreading to 4 places, including Ingleside, North Beach, the Corpus Christi Marina, and possibly the Texas State Aquarium. Our Michael Gibson has the details for us tonight from North Beach.
Environmental teams are now on North Beach, and you can see behind me all of these mounds of sand that have been piled up here. Inside all of that beach sand is that sticky, gooey oil substance from the Christmas Eve oil leak that happened over in Ingleside. This environmental cleanup crew was busy removing all of that oil that's washed up on the beach. The Flint Hills Public Affairs Director showed us what it actually looks like.
It's a light crude oil. It resembles more of a paraffin wax, almost little wax balls. Again, that came from Ingleside on Christmas Eve. We've been responding to the release since Christmas Eve and really working around the clock.
Flint Hills also telling 3 News that some of its oil that leaked out from its Ingleside facility on Christmas Eve has now turned up in even more areas around the bay.
We have had reports of sporadic material impacting various areas in the bay, including a very small amount that was in the Corpus Christi Marina.
We went over to the Texas State Aquarium to speak with CEO Jesse Gilbert about the spill and the oil booms which have been placed out in the water around the aquarium. That's when we spotted this oil in the water right next to the aquarium.
It's not unheard of to see oil, particularly when the wind pushes it up like this. So whether or not this is related to the event that's going on right now, I can't weigh in on that.
Gilbert says the aquarium gets all of its water from the bay and is closely monitoring the contents of that water, which is pumped directly into the facility. In the meantime, Flint Hills officials have a command station set up at the Ocean Bait and Seafood stand underneath the causeway. There are hundreds of workers and dozens of boats being used in this operation.
Hard to say exactly how much longer it's going to be. We'll have a better idea once we're up in the air deploying our technology. We're deploying infrared technology. We have drones.
The Flint Hills representative also promised that the company will continue its efforts to remove all of this oil until the job is finally done. From North Beach, Michael Gibson, 3 News.
All right, Michael, thank you for that report. And just into our studios, that oil that Michael was saying that he found near the Texas State Aquarium, Flint Hills resource officials confirming with us tonight that that has been cleaned up at this hour.
That's good to know.